Okay, Merfolk deck tech. Alright, so this is basically the same list that we ran last time. Let's just try Lonely Sandbar. Let's, yeah, maybe we lose less life, and maybe we have the potential to cycle even more and have even less dead cards. Let's see, it's kind of a risky proposition because we don't want to have too many lands that come into play tapped. On the other hand, we also don't want to have too many lands that damage us, and since we are going to be playing for the late game, playing a bunch of lands that damage us definitely could be a big problem. So, let's see if Lonely Sandbars, let's see if they help the deck out. I mean, they've certainly been amazing in Mono Black mid-range, in Stoneblade, and heck, even in Fact. I mean, they've even been amazing in the Obosh deck, even though now we're on Valakut Awakening. I mean, we could play both, but I think both is a little bit overkill. But like, they could easily be Forgotten Cave instead of Valakut Awakening. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just same, we'll just run back the same list and we'll try Lonely Sandbar. If it doesn't work out, we could just have these be islands, but I've got a feeling every time we cycle this, we're going to feel pretty good about ourselves for playing this instead of island. Now, if we can't hit 2 blue mana on turn 2 to counter something, we might be kicking ourselves for not playing more untapped sources. But I have a feeling that we're going to be cycling this a lot, and we're going to be like, yes, thank goodness that this is a cycler. Anyway, yeah. So if you like the idea of playing only 4 basic lands in a mono blue deck, smash that like button. Even if you don't necessarily like it, but you want to see me do it, so you don't have to. Also smash that like button. If you also just want to see craziness, smash that like button. Anyway, let's see how the games go. Alright. Alright, match 1. Wow, this hand is total garbo. Oof. This hand is mostly garbo. I just don't want to... Yeah, this... Probably the Lord is... So, they might play a 1-drop. GLHF. They might play a 1-drop, and, yeah. Okay, they're playing Burn. Burn's a known quantity, at least. Okay. Well, can't quite play that just yet. I'm a little bit worried about drawing more Lonely Sandbars. But, we'll see. If we have Aether Vial, then obviously they're very nice to be able to cycle. I'll just take the 2, unless, say, Lightning Bolt. Alright, now our appeal. I think I just have to slow them down at any cost. So I think what I need to do is animate with Mutavault, block. I don't know what blocking... Blocking is the same thing as just returning it to their hand. It's just a little flashier. And I lose harder to Searing Blaze. I like losing hard to Searing Blaze. That's the only way to lose. It's the only way to lose. Mm-hmm. I still have... Okay, I still have Aether Vial in here. I was experimenting with some Vialless versions. Okay. Well, obviously we get... I don't know if they... I can't remember if they played a land or not, but we're going to lose hard to Searing Blaze. The only way to lose. But maybe we actually pick it off. I doubt it. I guess I'll Petty Theft this. Or I could Petty Theft that. Petty Theft that. I don't want to go down to 9. Man. The mana screw is real. The mana screw is real. I probably shouldn't have kept this hand, but I mean, I don't know. It was a mull to 6. Just excuses, excuses, excuses. I knew better. Obviously, it can't be bad luck that I just had to mull a no lander to a 1 blue colorless lander with Aether Vial and 24 lands. There's no way it was bad luck. We should have just Oh, we gotta try to block. Even if we don't kill it, we still at least soak up some damage. Oh my god, the brown mana is frickin' real. — 20 blue sources, 4 Aether Vials. But like I always say, you play 24 lands so you can complain when you don't get them. Because that's the only time you really notice it. Like, honestly, when you curve out, like, when a good mana base is doing its job, you don't notice it. Sometimes people, like, see, like, oh, the mana base didn't do its job, so might as well just, I don't know. Slow rollin'. You'll get caught up in the slow rollin'. Slow rollin'. Notice also how they just didn't draw any lands, but it's okay. Look, and they instantly leave the game, of course. Why wouldn't they? Force of Negation for sure. Which also the Void seems pretty good. I don't think we need Master the Pearl Trident for nuttin'. For just one of them, maybe. Spreading Seas seems very speculative. On the play, it might be good, but even then, I think it's not necessary. Is Brazen Borrower necessary? Probably not. But maybe Ratchet Bomb is better. Ratchet Bomb kills my Aether Vial though, and that's no good. We need Aether Vial to get around Eidolon, so I think this is what it is. Yeah, look, I'm not saying this is the best thing ever. I am saying I think this is about as good as it gets against Burn. The only way this gets better against Burn is if these Brazen Borrowers are Master of Waves. Then, but you know, Brazen Borrower plus Repeal is a nice way to hopefully pick off 1-drops under Chalice. Okay. Hopefully this time we don't get color screwed. Because that was brutal. Yeah, I'll keep. mulliganing, for better or for worse, has never really taken that long for us. But it's their clock, not ours. Okay. Man. Okay. I may want to hold up Counterspell, because if they play Eidolon, I'm in for a world of hurt. And if they yeah, I can always play Silvergill Adept next turn. Plus they could curve right into Searing Blaze too. Or Goblin Guide. Let's counter frickin'. No, I don't want to counter Goblin Guide. No, I gotta counter it. Maybe I just play Svelin. Yeah, we'll just play Svelin. We got another one to reveal with Silvergill anyway. And this doesn't lose easily too. I mean, I countered Goblin Guide because that was going to deal 2 damage. I mean, I saved myself 2 life and I dealt with a creature. Oh, we're blocking for sure. I like the way Svelin can kind of play defense. And we got the floods. I'm not going to attack. Can make Svelin indestructible too, which is nice. Chalice on 2 would be ideal, because I'm worried Chalice on 1 is just going to get smashed to smithereens. Although Chalice on 2 is going to shut off my whole deck, unless I have Aether Vial, which I don't. Man, they sure are deep in the tank. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I guess I could attack with the Faerie Conclave, but no, I'm just going to attack with this Svelin. And I'll play the other one. Minamo would be nice. I could actually double repeal these things in combat. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. I wonder why they're so deep in the tank. So deep. Okay. Well, we'll probably have to chump block with a Silvergill. Oh, now Chalice in 1. Oh, we can Chalice in 1 and Chalice in 2? Delicious. Ooh. Man, Chalice in 1, Chalice in 2. That shuts off like our entire deck. We're doing it. I'll hold back with Svalon. Now we've got protection. Maybe we can just start attacking with the giant next turn. Ooh, man, we might get burned out with the 3-drops. It could happen. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Yeah, I can start attacking with the giant. I could also attack with the Faerie. Let's do the math. Faerie... No, I can't attack and... I think I will counter that. Oops. Well, never mind. I guess my counterspell got countered. Triple skewer the critics. I like this, that's for sure. No, I don't like it. Never mind. Oh my goodness, their slow play is kind of messing with my head. I mean, I know it sounds like an excuse. It sounds like a cope, but like, it really is. Oh my goodness. Well, Minamo was just about the best thing we could have drawn. Other than Force Negation. Or another Chalice. Chalice on 3 would just end this. I'm assuming this is basically over anyway. Let me just attack with everything next turn. And then they block this feeling. Well, now we block. Now we attack with everything, and yeah. Finally. There's force negation. Alright, and I think I'll pretty much leave it the same sideboard. Aether Vial ain't perfect, but it does allow us a more generous Chalice on 2. I don't know, man. We got Chalice. We got Chalice. We can curve into Svelun. What more do we want? But not die to a Goblin Grey. Oh, okay. Eidolon would be a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Eidolon would be a problem. I wish there was something I could do about that, but there isn't really. Well, I'll tell you one thing I can do. I can... Alright, Chalice on 1. Do your worst. I think I may just have to play this Svelun, and then play for Chalice on 2, and then I may be able to close out the game. I don't know. Obviously, if they play Smash the Smithereens, then obviously I'm in big trouble. A lot of ways that this can go wrong. Alrighty, well, presumably, I don't know. I gotta play a good blocker. And Silvergill doesn't count because it just gets killed. If I can land Chalice on 2, I may have a chance. But they still have 3 drops, though. That's the problem. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I can't say I didn't see that coming. Alright. Mash 2. Oh my goodness. I'm tired of mulliganing to 5. At the very least, they cannot take 1,000,000 years. Like, it literally should take half a second to decide to keep your hand or not. Oh my god. Oh. I guess most people haven't gone as many reps with their deck as I have with ours. Like, keeping hands is a pretty simple calculation for us. You know, yeah, I guess if we I don't know, I kept hands pretty quickly even when we tried it like new decks like Hammer Time. I went, oh my god, burn again. Maybe we can get revenge on them, but if I don't draw land, then it's probably just GG. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. We effectively have 28 mana sources. Waiting in my beginning of combat step. Waiting at end step. Double queuing in the 2-man. What's the point? Who even gives a flu hoot about the 2-man? Man, how come they get their second land? Come on. I'm gonna take 1,000,000 years to decide whether to put that on top or not. Ugh. Excuse me. Just it's my goodness. Are they taking a long time? I like it when people play faster. Okay, this is pretty good. Waiting 1,000,000 years on my beginning of combat step. And by end step. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Christmas time comes once a year. I'm sorry if you all don't like the singing. It's either singing or it's me complaining about how long they take. Because singing, I mean, at least if we get to sing. You know, I don't see any mountain here in this artwork, but I approve of the artwork. Christmas time comes once a year. Alright, well, we will. Let's get Master in here. I don't think they're going to be able to get... Oh, we're definitely counterspelling this. So unless they can somehow put a creature and an artifact. Christmas time comes once a year. Counterspell is a good card. Okay, we'll keep this on 2. I could repeal, but why bother? Let's just attack with the musty. Let's attack with the musty. Let's see. I'll try to block if they kill the Lord. We can counter at least one spell. Maybe we just tap it down. Yeah, we're tapping it down. I wish there came a day when the opponent could make up their mind. Okay, let's sing a real song. Well, I'm gonna just hum. The Bomberman. The Bomberman hero music is very nice. Svelin is an easy peasy block. Not just an easy block, an easy peasy block. Those are the easiest types of blocks. Instant sorcery creature artifact. I mean, we can repeal that. Svelin time comes once a year. It's indestructible. And now my creatures have ward. We're gonna eat a Swift Spear for breakfast. Tastes good. We could counter a Searing Blaze too. Yeah, I don't think it gets much better than countering the Searing Blaze, does it? I really don't think it does. I don't think it gets much better. So we can bring him down to 1. Let's repeal. Okie dokie. Okie dokie doke. Let's try the Chalice plan again. I don't really know what more we can really do. Master, not really that necessary. Spreading Seas, not really that necessary. Brazen Borrower and Svelin, they can be kind of useful with Chalice on too, so, alright. I think we're definitely going to prioritize Chalice on 2, although Chalice on 2 shuts off so much of our stuff. Well, maybe in games 2, maybe in game 3, we prioritize Chalice on 2. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Go home. Alright. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do we play Chalice on 1? That is the question. That is the question. I think we have to. We have to hope. I don't like normally doing this, but I don't think we have much of a choice there. We're going to hope that if they have Smash to Smithereens, they're going to wait till our upkeep to play around Force Negation, but they saw Counterspell, so you'd think they would. You know, I guess they've caught on that, you know. Force of Negation, I need you. Okay. Well, I guess we could still cycle into Force Negation. It's not Force Negation. I'm probably going to play 2 burn spells on my upkeep. La 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 la. Sometimes people play weird. You wouldn't think. I don't know. Alrighty. I wish I could play more stuff, but I just can't. Alright, I'll take it. Since this is basically just, we just lose if we tap it, other than to sack it. Okay. Can we block? I mean, can we attack? I mean, we can force a block, but I don't see what the point is. Let's see. If they play Luris, no biggie. Just can't let them go for our face. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just end of turn brazen it. I think that's a pretty easy block. And then I think this is a pretty easy petty theft on this. So I can't bring it back. 2 block. Well, I mean, hey. Well, that I was not expecting to actually win that, but see, that's what happens when they draw lands. Believe me, we play burn. Yeah. Match 3. I guess we'll keep. We got double counterspell. I mean, in theory, we got more blue lands somewhere in here. But unfortunately, we've only got how many that come into play untapped? If you count the Hall of the Storm Giants. Let's see. 4, 8, 12. Only 12 untapped blue sources. I can definitely see that being an issue. We may need to take out those lonely sandbars and just put regular old islands. I just hate getting mana flooded. But not being able to counter on turn 2 when we need to could also just be GG. Ooh, come on, excuse me. Hey, come on. Ingenious Smithy Smith. Alrighty. Hammer time is a known quantity. Oh, yes. It happened. We can play Counterspell. Which is good because we don't really have a land we need to hit yet. Oh, that's a land we have to hit. I'll just counter. I also don't want the Ingenious Smith growing up to be a big girl. Okay. Oh, she's already gonna become a big girl. Alrighty. Okay. There's so many lands that come into play tapped. I think I have to... But then, if I draw Repeal... I don't know. Well, it was worth a try. Well... Take care of my Spreading Seas, I guess. Counterspell. Well, I guess I'll go down to 1. Alrighty. I was a little... That was not expected. I'm not gonna lie. No, for now. Gotta get rid of this. There's just no other way. I think we have to play that out. See, I would have been able to hold up Counterspell if that was not a Sandbar. But maybe Sandbars later in the game, as the game goes on, it might make it all worthwhile. Yeah, Smith is a big girl. Although, we can double block with the Masters, although she can kill both of them. But I still think I have to block. even though she'll kill both of them. Alright, I'll keep it on 2 for now. La 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 la. You know, I could cycle this actually. I really could, but I can cycle it anyway. I can get in there and I could still cycle it. This could be a mistake if they draw hammer. Well, I guess they need land and hammer, so I guess, well, they could, because I forgot that they draw a card from that. Yeah, I'm not going to attack this time. There's no reason for me to expose myself. Although I guess last turn I could have, I don't know. I probably should have just cycled last turn, and then I wouldn't be at 10. But then they wouldn't be at 18. Haha. Smithy Smith. I think this is worth countering. Well, I guess it's flying. Man, I might be suffered to take that for a while. Well, here's maybe where the lonely sandbars come into play. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So could attack with the giants next turn. Alright, let's see if we would appeal it. So I'm going to try to be patient. Come on. Yo, come on. I can actually make that lose flying now. So I think we're fairly disguised. They could actually pepper us with the ink moths now. I'm not sure if they realize that. Oh man, come on, are you for real? Alright, it's about time. Alright, let's see. Is this game 1 or game 2? I think this is game 1. I can start attacking with the giant next turn, if that tickles my fancy. Three, 4, 5, 6. I can actually block with the giant if I really want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't see much of a point. Oh, I see. Okay. Still playing more defensive. They drew more Urza Sagas than we drew Spreading Seas. It can happen. Let's see what they get. Hammer of Bogarden. Yeah. The hammer. I guess I kind of have to bounce this, don't I? I'm surprised they didn't send the 2 abilities. That's different places, but anywho's it. Okay. We can block with the giant, so I'm not too worried. We have so many lands. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, we can actually attack with Faerie Conclave and block with a giant. That's pretty intense. Pretty intense. Alrighty. Let's see, 8 and 8 makes 16. So I think we have to block with this guy as well. They could have just animated Inkmoth Nexus. Come on, let's see. I think no. Ooh, woo-wee! We are winning the land lottery. I mean, at least these lands do stuff, but like, I need like, I don't know, I needed some kind of bounce spells or something. Well, see, that's why I play utility lands, because like, look at all those lands. There's no, we actually could have been in that game if things had just gone slightly differently. I guess a pat on the back, we make ourselves feel better. I mean, we were kind of holding our own, all because of those lands. I think Chalice is definitely a shoe-in. Okay, so how's this going to work? I think Master is a little bit of a trap. Trickster is absolutely essential. I remember how I did this. Yeah, Silvergill unfortunately is a little unreliable. And maybe Force Negation is not everything it's cracked up to be either. I guess it has to be Force Negation. Yep, alright. So we probably want to leave Aether Vial on 3 definitely now. There's even an argument to be made that maybe we don't even need Aether Vial. It's probably not a bad argument. Then again, Aether Vial does help us hold up Counterspell. Man, what is up with hands like these? And we have Aether Vial still in the deck too. Keep. I guess this card's the most speculative. Okay, it is what it is. Man, this card is annoying though. I would love to play out the Ratchet Bomb, but then we're probably just going to die. So I think I need to end a turn, return the Esper Sentinel. It's probably just going to result in us losing. I don't want to lose. Still think I need to return that at end of turn. That way I get a whole turn to crank up with Ratchet Bomb. Okay, what is this? I guess I can't. Okay, fine. I am a little bit concerned. Okay, so we can play this, and we can play Svalun. And this is good. This means that we can try to pull ahead. IT. Definitely glad that those lonely sandbars are lonely sandbars now. Alright, but this is okay because we can always bounce and then crack that in the same turn. So I think that's okay. I love drawing cards. Yeah, that's fine. And I think what we're gonna do is we could just return that. But I think we're gonna return Ratchet Bomb. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna return Pithing Needle. Ooh, actually we can't do both. Yeah, never mind. I guess we have to do this. I guess we could have got in for 3 damage, because I forgot we didn't have enough mana to both Petty Theft and crack. Wait, oh yeah, I thought this was. Never mind. I thought for some reason this was Blast Zone. I could have definitely. Anyway, it's okay. Yeah, not a big deal. I mean, I want to play the Brazen Borrower, so I guess that's fine. That's always nice to have, I think. I feel like maybe I missed my land drop last turn. Probably not. Try to go after this one. Okay. I mean, we seem to be overwhelming them, so that's good. They didn't need to draw that card, though. That was on us. We got like 1 gajillion bounce spells, so yeah, I think we're fairly favored in this matchup as long as they don't juke us early on. But speaking of early juking, yeah, I mean, we need a plentiful supply of mana. Yeah. Force of Negation can be great at preventing early jukes, but the problem is there's literally nothing to take out for it. Could take out Aether Vial, though, honestly. Yeah, not gonna lie. Aether Vial is probably not at its best. Because, like, look at this. This hand is Clunk. Yeah, we probably could have taken out Aether Vial. Especially since Aether Vial gets swept away with Ratchet Bomb anyway. Alrighty. Gotta hold up Counterspell, and gotta hold up Petty Theft. The problem is, though, no, actually I don't think they can play multiple hammers on the Ink Moth, so Counterspell will be necessary to protect myself. Protect yourself at all times! I gotta play the Lonely Sandbar. Come on. I know you can. I know you've got it in you. Okay. What are they gonna hit? Alright, we will take, because if they have another hammer, I think we need to counter that. Oh man, I was feeling pretty good about our chances, but the problem is if we bounce this, I just get another one and then. Oh yeah. See what I mean? I needed to bring in. I needed to bring Force Negation. All right, match 4. We should have won that last game. Think about it. Think about it. Have you thought about it? I'm trying to think about it. But no. In all seriousness, we just those Aether Vials should have been Force Negation. Although I guess we didn't even draw those, but obviously our deck configuration would have been different. Let's prevent a turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, shall we? I'm not ready for a turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, are you? Yeah, I don't give a crap about that. I don't know why they played Chalice on 1. Alright, tricky trick. I think we can possibly get a really quick kill here. Their Peel is mostly a dead card anyway, so let's see if they Thought-Knot Seer us. Okay, they really want to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Well, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, but it's okay. If they want to attack, I think I'm winning the race. Especially with the Faerie Conclaves. Four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how they get out of this jam. Yeah. Okay. Eldrazi. Yeah, so like, I think that last game I should have had Force Negation instead of Aether Vial. The thing about Aether Vial, though, is it definitely allows your lonely sandbars and stuff to be a lot better. It is. Or you know what? Actually, also I could have just replaced the Merfolk Tricksters, because Tricksters are only really good against the Urza tokens, but we've got all these cards anyway. Yeah, probably we can take all the Tricksters out and then have like one Lord and 3 Force. There's something kind of just aesthetically right that feels to me about having one Lord. These are definitely, this is in my opinion the new Lord. In any case, Ratchet Bomb doesn't do jack against Chalice on 2, which is what we're more worried about. We were kind of main bordered though. I mean, like, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to side out. I guess repeal. Repeal would have been... Repeal can bounce Chalice on 2, though. Alrighty. That should have been Force Negation. And maybe Ratchet Bomb. All these other cards get shut off. And probably 1 repeal. Please don't get Brazen Bar or Appeal. That would suck so badly. Thought not seer time. Ooh. Sassy. That's a sassy meatball. Not a spicy meatball. That's a sassy meatball. Maybe they've shut themselves off of a colorless, though. Oh, never mind. At least now, yes. That is fine. Since I can't deal with getting stomped again, I will just tap that down. Alright, that is fine. So what we can do is we can repeal the Blood Moon and then play Counterspell if we need to. How about not? Yeah, how about not? Well, I guess they just gave up. I don't know. I don't know why they're just giving up. The Blood Moon still actually is a pretty big house. I know we don't necessarily have another counterspell for it, but hey, alright. Okay, match 5. The good-o. Well, we'll keep. Ooh, we do not want to... Okay, definitely play this out. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we're up against. 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 Come on. Come on, see what we're up against. See what we're up against. Or maybe not. It wouldn't be unheard of if sometimes they just don't show up. Okay. Oh, what is this? Timber Living End. Oh, yeah, that's something different. Okay, so a cookbook deck. Question is, should we bounce the cookbook? I mean, I don't really see what that does, but then again, kind of have to... I don't know. Do we really need to bounce the cookbook? Maybe we can just play that out. There's got to be better things to do with our lives than bouncing cookbooks. What happened to us bouncing cookbooks? No, we're definitely bouncing something, but not that. Not the cookbook. And we're definitely bouncing Kaldra, I think. So we are going no yes. No yes. Man, see, like, these comes into play tap lands. I mean, they're not screwing us up that bad. Don't know what else to say. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's go. I'm not going to waste everybody's time. I'm just going to repeal this. As soon as I have priority. And more tap lands! Yay! I'm hesitant to play Urza Saga because I think we may need it. I mean, I'm hesitant to play Spreading Seas because we may need it for Urza Saga. Now maybe we... Okay, there we go. Now maybe we can bounce some cookbooks. Goify Goif. Well. Nighty night. Nighty night. Another cookbook. The cookbooks are strong with this one. I think we gotta bounce the knight. Yeah, because the knight's gonna do some nasty things. No. Yeah, gotta bounce the knight. Not particularly proud of this, but gotta bounce the knight. And look at all these utility lands, not one of them an island. Alrighty. I mean, I guess we'll bite. Okay. Well, they didn't play night. Why didn't they play night? Oh, because they want to make tokens. Well, who can blame them? I want to make tokens. I want to make JRR tokens. My favorite kind of token, the JRR token. Alrighty. Definitely hit this. Not bad. I think we have to Faerie Islet. Now we can counter the the knight, which is always good. We gotta watch out for Veil of Summer next turn, so we may just need Force Negation. I mean, Chalice of the Void just for that. Alrighty, let's take this up to 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we're going to get our giant game going. I never thought I'd say that. Attack for 9. I mean, when the giant hits, it hits like a Mack truck. And we can flash in Brazen Borrower, maybe. I'm surprised they didn't play out the knight. I guess they got more knights where that came from. Asmo, Asmo, everybody everywhere. Asmo, Asmo, everybody do your share. Probably just discard the cookbook to make another food. Discarding cookbooks to make food. Discarding cookbooks to make food. I think this can overwhelm the cookbooks. Well, maybe not actually. I was thinking I could activate all these Faerie Conclaves, but I actually cannot. I'm close, very close, but I cannot. So let's attack. I suppose I didn't need to attack with the giant. I could have just attacked with 2 conclaves. But I like to force a block here. Probably better. Choke, I'll tell you one thing. Choke has never done less to this deck. If you want a choke-proof Merfolk deck, I give you the 4 basic Island Merfolk deck. Mono Blue Merfolk deck. But ironically, Mono Blue can get away with playing more of these utility lands, because it has so few color requirements. Yeah, can't hit the giant, which is good. The giant attack. Oh, this game would have been done so much faster if the opponent had just realized. Of course they blocked the Asmo. Like, it's not... Come on, please. It's really not that complicated. Just block the giant to the Asmo. Take 3, and... Well, finally they woke up. Okay, that's not what I expected, but I respect it. I mean, I got another giant where this came from, so I don't think, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank goodness they can't just suit up with Caldera willy-nilly. Oh no, the Oval Chase. That was a good draw for them. They can hit my master. They may need to play it. Yeah, they definitely need to play it. Come on. What? If I draw one more untapped mana source, that's close to working, but not quite. Can we shut them off of green? Yes, we can shut them off of green. And the Daredevil, at least the Daredevil's in play. It's not in their graveyard, so they can't make more food. Yeah, I'll take. Okay, wow, that was a painful game. Not necessarily because we were like in close danger of dying or anything, but just because. Okay, what is this? Abzan. Okay. Let's think carefully about what we want to do here. Do we need Aether Vial? I think we need Ratchet Bomb. And I think if we like Ratchet Bomb, then I think we're kind of partial to not playing Aether Vial. Well, I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but historically I've liked to do that because this enables us to Ratchet Bomb stuff at 1. Alrighty. I love this land. Gonna need to use the tricksters probably to take care of the tokens. Let's see. And then play Svelin. Nah, I think instead of playing Svelin, I think I need to hold up the tricksters. Well, we've got unlimited tricksters, so at least there's that. Let's see what they get. Let's see what they get. Underworld Cookbook. Underworld Cookbook. I hope they don't play... Oh, what's it called? Veil of Summer. I probably should have brought in Chalice. Well, I don't know. That's kind of sick. Please, no Veil of Summer. Oh. Well, I guess I'll block. Forgot that the Exalted Trigger. Let it live. Let's Merfolk Trickster them. Let's Merfolk Trickster them. Ah, they keep drawing this thing. I get it, I get it. These things are getting pumped. Are you happy? I can get another cookbook. Another cookbook. Another cookbook. Another cookbook. Another cook. Another cookbook. Alrighty. Yes. No point in blocking. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they could have just used their food tokens. Doesn't really bother me. Ha 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 ha. Well, that was kind of dumb. I could have saved it. I thought they were gonna go for the Silvergill Adept first. Like, would have been smart. I get it. You have a lot of tokens. I get it. I get it. Yeah, sure. Finally. Oh my goodness, takes so long, but hey, it's their clock, not mine. Yeah, Ratchabon was a good call. Deals with Asmo too. I think I'm gonna take. I don't think they have I don't think they really have much reach. I'm fine. I'll go down to 1. Then I can maybe play Brazen Borrower too after I petty theft this. No, 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 no. I really don't like that. So the reason why I had to do that was because, one thing they could have had Veil of Summer on its way down again. Have to try. Batter Skull, Sword of Fire and Ice. Bet they wish they named Mutavault with the Pithing Needle. Man. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Oh, good thing we saved our Spreading Seas. I guess I don't think they can equip as well, or can they? No, they can. So can they equip? They can equip, but they can't attack. You gotta take risks to have some chance to win, right? Hey, there's our risky risk. They have so much life. Man, wouldn't this be crazy if somehow I managed to win this? That would be pretty darn crazy. Yes, shock yourself. Thank you. Well, I guess they can gain more life. Oh no, yeah, they can just use the cookbook to get back Asmoran. Okay, forgot about that. I think people forgot about that sometimes in the old days. Alright. Wow, this was a long game. I think we need Chalice. There's nothing else to take out. Maybe I guess Master. I know, how weird, we're cutting all the lords. But the reality is... But then I just don't have enough to support the Silvergills. So then I guess Relic it is. Alright. Yeah. I like Silvergill, but the Silvergill body isn't that relevant in this matchup, so... Yeah, not enough lands. Okay, this is a little bit better. 4 Spreading Seas. Let's just do this. If they play a first turn Urza Saga, we'll be thankful for doing this. Alrighty. I think we play this. And I think we play Chalice on 0. So Asmoran can't come down. It's the idea, at least, anyway. Well, I might have to crack the Relic. I need some of my bounce spells, which I got plenty in my deck. But, alrighty. Okay. Yeah, maybe we actually cut them off with white. I just did this just in case we drew like a tap land. Obviously now we have to take 1 more damage than we otherwise would, but so be it. Alright, that's gonna have to take, at least they have to shock in. I hope they don't have Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer is very, very mean. Yay. I hate Veil of Summer. Ugh. Underworld Cookbook. Not me. Underworld Cookbook. Not me. I thought I had Ratchet Bomb for some reason. Must be seeing things. Let's do this. Well, Chalice on 1 seems reasonable. Of course, it cuts off my Relic, but I still think it's worth it. Da, da, da 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 da. Okay, good thing they don't have Batter Skull. Alright, well that is begging for a Spreading Seas. That is begging for a Spreading Seas. That is begging for a Spreading Seas. Okay, well, we cannot just take a, we can't just tank a Sword of Fire and Ice, you know, so we have to do this. It's for the better good of the people of Azeroth. For Azeroth. And I don't think they can equip. Alrighty. I'm gonna play this. Just in case they have choke. So I doubt they do. I played Island, okay. Relic. Okay. So what do I do here? I could double block, but what does that even leave me? I'm still taking, one of my creatures still dies. Man, I could bounce the knight, but I don't know. Could just chump block the knight. I'm probably just working up to the ratchet bomb on 3. That's what this is. Asmo. The lovable Asmo. The lovable Asmo. Let's see if they discard something. Okay, they don't. So they may not be able to do that much. The lovable Asmo. Well. Well. I need to block this. Alrighty. Maybe I should have tried to block the knight. No, I'm trying to gun towards a 3-mana smorgasbord. Smorgasbord of smorgas. The only thing is I want to bait them in to putting the sort of fire and ice out. Is there some way for them to put a massive amount of... Well, I guess a win's a win. Man, that was painful. That took a long time. I mean, I don't know. We were fighting the good fight. I don't know what would have happened. Hey, I mean, I think the Hammer Time game we should have won. Anyway, post-league wrap-up. Alright. Okay, post-league wrap-up. Yeah, so that we got Asmofooded at the end. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. We actually won that one because they ran out of time. Yay! In all seriousness, the Asmofood deck may have had us a little bit on the ropes, but I mean, we were just maybe. I mean, like we were taking that Ratchet Bomb up, so like I don't know. Ratchet Bomb definitely pretty good utility. I think Hammer Time we absolutely should have won. In the future, I think we're going to take out Aether Vial, and then we're going to take out 3 of the 4 lords for... We're going to take out Aether Vials for Ratchet Bombs. Yeah, let's... Yeah, in the future against Hammer Time, yeah, we're going to take out Aether Vials for Ratchet Bombs. We're going to take out 3 lords for Force Negation, and we're going to take out Silvergill Adepts, since we're not going to have any Merfolk left, for Chalice of the Void. And that, I think, is going to be... That's going to be pretty good, because actually when Force Negation is good, actually, I think it can replace Aether Vial, because Force Negation is kind of like a a card that helps you not have to worry about what they play on their turn. So anyway, like we kind of have a strange transformational sideboard where we basically side out of being a Merfolk deck and just side into like being a Mono Blue control deck. But like, hey, you know, it's basically really simple. We need to be a Merfolk deck against control and combo. We basically want to just side into Mono Blue control against everything else. I mean, against like aggro and mid range for the most part. So like, and actually, I think we do a pretty darn good job of controlling the game. Honestly, like if like blue control decks just jam Svelun, they might actually not be half bad. Look, anyway, let's see how we can continue maybe doing well with this deck. I think we're just a little rusty with the list, but I mean, I think like this is the thing. This deck is tricky. This ain't. I mean, the Obosh deck ain't exactly like super straightforward either. I mean, but I think Merfolk is especially tricky. Always has been. But I think that this definitely this version shows promise. It's basically the same version as before. I don't think Lonely Sandbar screwed us over too much. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I think that I think that everybody remembers the times these Lonely Sandbars and lands like them come into play tapped. People don't necessarily remember the times that they cycled them, and like when you cycle them, let me tell you, you are just way closer to winning the game, because like we never mana flooded. Well, okay, there was that one game where we where we had like a bunch of lands, but I guess we still couldn't do anything with them because of the board state. But like basically we never mana flood. I mean, because we always have something to do with our lands. If we want to pepper them with fairies, we can do that. If we want to just build up to giant mana, we can do that. Yeah, so like we basically never never run out of things to do with our mana. Anyway, it is entirely possible that Hall of the Storm Giants is a little bit overkill, and we don't actually need that many lands. But so far they haven't hurt us too bad. Yeah, but they also haven't really been giants too often either. I mean, there was that one game, but it's the thing is, it's entirely possible that they would have won even without getting hit by the giant land. That being said, I mean, it's still a giant. A giant's a giant, right? I could see myself taking this out for just more islands. I mean, we don't want to get completely screwed over by Blood Moon, right? It's kind of a tough call. They're pretty free, but they're not completely free. They do come into play tapped a little bit later. I do think I like the Lonely Sandbars though. I think they do help out a lot. We do have 16 untapped blue sources. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, we got 16 untapped blue sources. We could just play more islands. Yeah, man, you know, like, cause I guess we don't play the D&D land in the infect list either. So I guess, alas, we have to, yeah, I guess we have, I guess we'll take this out. I know. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, we're a little bit more resilient to Blood Moon this way. We still have a lot of, 16 untapped sources. The Lonely Sandbars still do a pretty good job cycling. Let's think about this, actually. Yeah, we've played mana bases like this in the past. 10 islands, basically. I don't know, the giant land wasn't screwing us up too bad. Yeah, you know what? Oops. No, I'm so close on whether or not to take out Hall of the Storm Giants. It can be so good, and it might have actually really helped that one game, because I mean it was forcing some chump blocks. Just trying to think. Faerie Conclave's been a no-brainer for us. I think Lonely Sandbar is too. So that leaves Hall of the Storm Giants as the only iffy card. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna lose more games to this incidental. Like that card's it's just so impossible to. I mean, it's been a part of our. Sorry, 1 second. I just want to make sure the change is saved. Yeah, I mean, Hall of the Storm Giants has been a part of our lives for a while now. It really has. But I mean, other than that one game, and even then, you know, there's just like a lot of times late in the game when like that'll come into play tapped, and it'll make it so we can't swing with a Mutavault while holding up Counterspell. It'll make it so we can't like play Counterspell. But I think Lonely Sandbar is fine. I think 16 untapped blue sources. Yeah, like I think this is where we want to be, actually. I love Lonely Sandbar because it's basically a 1-mana draw spell that you can also play as a land, which is very good because this deck can be very mana hungry. So, yeah, I think yeah, I like it. It's painful to have to go without the Storm Giants, but I think I have to imagine, yeah, Lonely Sandbar has got to be better. It just has to. The Storm Giants are just always incredibly speculative in how useful they are. Although sometimes they can block, though. You gotta hand it to them. Sometimes they can block. They do have ward too, and we do get mana flooded sometimes with eight islands. We know we do 8 islands and 10 of these cards. We also just don't want to be cold to Blood Moon. Yeah. Yeah, it is with some, you know, trepidation, some with somewhat of a heavy heart that I think this is what we play. We just don't really use the Giants all that much. This makes us more resilient to Blood Moon. It makes us have less lands that come into play tap later in the game. And if there's this deck is definitely a deck that that does have the that is a downside. So yeah, I think on balance, this is a plus. Without the Hall of the Storm Giants, I know they will be missed. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else to say. I mean, Burn, I think. What is it? We lost one against Burn. That was a little surprising. I mean, you know, obviously we can take some losses, but yeah, 1-1, lost one against Burn. Hammer Time, I think we could have won that. Mono Red Eldrazi, I don't know what to say about that. I think we lucked out by them scooping because that Blood Moon was doing serious work. Hopefully, with 8 islands, it won't do as... Yeah, you know what, actually, in another universe, they didn't scoop, and we still lost, and then we definitely take out the Hall of the Storm Giants for this. So yeah, and then Asmofood, that was what it was. Yeah, alright, anyway. Let's see. Until next time, take care, everybody. Like this, you know, I mean, like this content if you like it, and subscribe if you want to see me push again just how far I can take some of these crazy ideas. All right, until next time.